feel like you are injured or whatnot, then go see the doctor, do what you have to do, and make sure that your health is always the -- concern. But if you feel like, you're not getting what you want out of the other insurance company, and they've already accepted the liability, then, you kind of have to go look for somebody. If you're going to go with somebody that you don't know, at least check them out and talk to them in person. Make sure that they are not out to just say, well, here's my check for the week from this guy. This is actually a client that I'm going to help because of the situation, and I'm not just here for myself. The reassurance was definitely, like I said, if I had a concern or something, the reinsurance was always good to say, don't worry, this is kind of normal for it to take this long or to not hear back, and if they do this and if they want to, be jerks about it and withhold and whatnot, this is what our options are. So, he was very upfront with saying, and not saying this is what we should do, just kind of putting it all out there. These are the options, what do you want to do, So that was definitely a good thing, definitely positive. I didn't have to wait days and days to get a reply or something. So if I sent an email, I'd get an email, or if I made a phone call, I got a phone call in return. So yeah, it was definitely, because just from my perspective and anybody else that's going through the situation, you just like to be reassured, and this is what's going on. So, that was definitely cool, because otherwise you're kind of sitting there going, well,
what's going on?
Yeah, what's happening? Because I'm not, I don't have a law degree. I don't know the ins and outs. So no, I think it was pretty individual. Not just you're another guy or another dude on my case list. So I felt like he was there with it.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.